Friends, have you ever felt unable to focus, anxious, or overwhelmed by racing thoughts? Does negativity sometimes take over, clouding your mind? If so, you're not alone. Today, I'll share a story about a Buddhist monk whose journey reveals profound lessons for finding peace and clarity in a chaotic mind. Stay with me until the end. This story and its wisdom might change your life. In a quiet part of China, there was a large monastery where 500 monks practiced mindfulness under their master's guidance. One day, a young man came to the master saying, "Master, I want to know myself. I seek the truth. Please teach me." The master looked at him and said, "If you truly want to discover the truth, you must dedicate your entire life to it. There are no guarantees, not even in this lifetime. Are you ready for that?" The young man replied without hesitation, "I did not come here to turn back. I'm ready." The master smiled and gave him an unusual task. "In this monastery, we have 500 monks. You will grind rice for them every day, from morning until night. When you're tired, sleep where you work. Do nothing else. Just grind rice. I'll come to you when the time is right." The journey of silence. At first, the young man struggled. His mind was full of old thoughts, and the repetitive task felt unbearable. But as weeks turned into months, something changed. With no new distractions, his old thoughts began to fade. Over the years, he forgot his own name. He existed only in the moment, grinding rice, unaware of time or self. Unlike the other monks, he didn't meditate formally, read scriptures, or engage in intellectual discussions. To them, he seemed foolish. 12 years passed. One day, the master announced he was nearing the end of his life and needed to choose a successor. He declared, "Anyone who feels they've achieved self-realization should come to my door tonight and write on the wall a few lines reflecting their understanding of life." The illusion of knowledge. A senior monk, renowned for his knowledge of Buddhist scriptures, stepped forward confidently. He wrote, "The mind is like a mirror, gathering dust from thoughts and desires. Meditation clears this dust. When the dust is gone, the mirror becomes clear, leading to liberation." The next morning, the master read it and frowned. "Who wrote this nonsense?" he asked. Embarrassed, the senior monk didn't admit it was him. The words, though eloquent, lacked true experience and understanding. This rejection shocked the monastery. Nearby, two disciples were discussing the incident near the rice grinder. The humble monk overheard and chuckled softly. Curious, the disciples asked, "Why are you laughing? Do you think you can write something better?" The rice grinder replied, "I cannot write, for I'm illiterate, but I can speak a few lines. Will you write them for me?" They agreed and took him to the master's wall. There, he dictated, "The mind is just an illusion. Neither is there a mirror nor any dust to settle. When the mind dissolves, only truth remains." The power of simplicity. When the master read these words, he immediately recognized their truth. That night he went to the rice grinder and said, "You've attained what I have. Take my robe and staff. You are now my successor. But leave this monastery tonight. The others, attached to their knowledge and pride, will not accept you." The rice grinder bowed, touched the master's feet and left. The lesson for us. This story isn't just about enlightenment. It teaches the power of living fully in the present moment. The rice grinder found self-realization not by chasing knowledge, but by dedicating himself entirely to his task. Meditation isn't limited to sitting in silence. It's about being deeply present, whether grinding rice, walking, or washing dishes. When we stop overthinking and immerse ourselves in the moment, we experience clarity and peace. Why do we overthink? Overthinking often arises from fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. Stress, a heavy workload that overwhelms the mind. Lack of confidence, doubts that invite negativity. Negative focus, dwelling on what's wrong instead of what's right. How to overcome overthinking. Acknowledge it. Accept when you're overthinking. Pause and redirect your thoughts. Focus on positivity. Ask, what if things go right, instead of expecting the worst. Practice meditation. Engage fully in the present moment, even during everyday tasks. Write it down. Journaling helps you see worries as temporary and solvable. Live in the moment. Let go of past regrets and future anxieties. Focus on the here and now. Pursue joy. Engage in activities you love to redirect your energy. Trust yourself. Believe in your strengths. You're more capable than you think. Final thoughts. Friends, the mind exists only as long as thoughts exist. When thoughts stop, the mind dissolves and the truth reveals itself. Like the rice grinder, we can find peace by immersing ourselves in the present moment. Solutions often appear when we stop trying so hard to control everything. The most profound truths are simple. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.